Welcome to our journey through history, religion, and identity. Today, we explore the intriguing question: are Jews, Israelites, and Israel the same? Join us in Prince Osa's Bible Ministries as we uncover the truths behind these terms and their significance. To understand this complex topic, we need to travel back in time to the origins of these identities and how they have evolved over millennia. Our story begins with the ancient Israelites, a people whose history is deeply intertwined with the land of Canaan, later known as Israel. These early inhabitants laid the foundations for what would become a rich tapestry of cultural and religious identity. The Israelites were descendants of Jacob, also known as Israel, and their story is chronicled in the Hebrew Bible. This narrative not only defines their religious beliefs, but also their cultural and social structures. As we delve deeper, we'll explore how the term Jew emerged from the tribe of Judah, one of the 12 tribes of Israel, and how this identity persisted through exile and diaspora. Fast forward to the 20th century, the establishment of the modern state of Israel marked a significant moment in Jewish history, reconnecting a dispersed people with their ancestral homeland. The Israelites were originally a group of semi-nomadic tribes. According to the Hebrew Bible, they were descendants of the patriarch Jacob, who was later named Israel. Jacob had 12 sons, each becoming the progenitor of the 12 tribes of Israel. These tribes formed the core of the Israelite identity, each with its own unique role and territory. The tribes settled in different parts of Canaan, creating a confederation of tribes that shared a common ancestry and faith. Their story is chronicled in the Hebrew Bible, particularly in the books of Genesis, Exodus, and Joshua. These texts provide a narrative of their origins, their covenant with God, and their journey to the Promised Land. One of the most defining moments in Israelite history is the Exodus from Egypt. Led by Moses, the Israelites escaped slavery and embarked on a journey to the land promised to their ancestors. This event not only solidified their identity as a people chosen by God, but also established key religious and cultural practices that would define them for generations. During their journey, the Israelites received the Ten Commandments at Mount Sinai, a foundational moment in their religious history. They also built the tabernacle, a portable sanctuary that symbolized God's presence among them. As they settled in Canaan, the Israelites transitioned from a nomadic lifestyle to a more settled, agrarian society. This shift brought about significant changes in their social and political structures. The Israelites established villages and towns, developed agriculture, and formed a loose confederation of tribes. This period laid the groundwork for the later establishment of the Kingdom of Israel. With the Israelites settled in Canaan, the next chapter in their history unfolds with the rise of the kingdoms of Israel and Judah. These kingdoms played a pivotal role in shaping the identity and destiny of the Israelite people. The United Monarchy began with King Saul, followed by the legendary reigns of King David and his son Solomon. Under their leadership, the Israelites experienced a period of unity and prosperity. King David established Jerusalem as the political and spiritual capital, and Solomon built the First Temple, a central place of worship for the Israelites. The First Temple became the heart of Israelite worship, symbolizing their covenant with God and serving as a focal point for religious and national identity. However, after Solomon's reign, the kingdom split into two: the northern kingdom of Israel and the southern kingdom of Judah. This division had profound implications for the Israelite people. The northern kingdom of Israel, with its capital in Samaria, and the southern kingdom of Judah, with its capital in Jerusalem, developed distinct political and religious identities. The kingdom of Israel faced internal strife and external threats, leading to its conquest by the Assyrian Empire in 722 BCE. The 10 tribes of Israel were scattered, becoming known as the Lost Tribes. The fall of the northern kingdom marked a significant turning point, as the Israelites were exiled and dispersed, losing their distinct tribal identities over time. In contrast, the kingdom of Judah managed to survive longer, maintaining its identity and religious practices. However, it too faced conquest, this time by the Babylonian Empire in 586 BCE. The Babylonians destroyed the First Temple and exiled the people of Judah to Babylon. This period of exile was a time of profound reflection and transformation for the Jewish people. Despite the challenges, the exiled community in Babylon preserved their traditions and beliefs, laying the groundwork for the development of Judaism as a religion and cultural identity. The fall of the Kingdom of Judah and the destruction of the First Temple in 586 BCE marked a devastating moment in Jewish history. The Babylonians exiled the people of Judah to Babylon, a period known as the Babylonian exile. In Babylon, the Jewish exiles faced the challenge of maintaining their identity and traditions in a foreign land. Despite the hardships, they adapted and preserved their faith, laying the foundations for what would become Rabbinic Judaism. During this time, significant religious and cultural developments occurred. The exiles compiled and edited many of the texts that would later form the Hebrew Bible, ensuring the survival of their sacred traditions. The Jewish community in Babylon thrived, establishing schools and synagogues. This period of reflection and adaptation was crucial in shaping Jewish religious practices and community life. After several decades, the Persian Empire, under King Cyrus the Great, conquered Babylon and allowed the Jewish exiles to return to their homeland. This event is known as the Edict of Cyrus. Many Jews returned to Jerusalem and began the arduous task of rebuilding the city and the temple, known as the Second Temple. This period marked a renewal of Jewish religious and cultural life in their ancestral land. However, not all Jews returned. Many chose to remain in Babylon and other parts of the Persian Empire, leading to the establishment of Jewish communities throughout the region. This dispersion is known as the Jewish diaspora. The diaspora played a crucial role in the spread of Jewish culture and religion. Jewish communities emerged in Egypt, Greece, and Rome, each contributing to the rich tapestry of Jewish life. These communities maintained strong connections with Jerusalem, sending contributions to the temple and participating in religious festivals. Despite the distances, a sense of unity and shared identity persisted among the Jewish people. The diaspora also brought about significant cultural exchanges as Jews interacted with diverse cultures and societies. This interaction influenced Jewish thought, literature, and practices, enriching their heritage. Following the return from exile and the rebuilding of the Second Temple, Jewish identity continued to evolve. This period, known as the Second Temple period, was marked by significant religious, cultural, and political developments. The Second Temple became the center of Jewish worship and community life. Pilgrimages to Jerusalem for festivals like Passover, Shavuot, and Sukkot reinforced a sense of unity and shared faith among Jews. During this time, various Jewish sects emerged, each with its own interpretations of religious texts and practices. The Pharisees, Sadducees, Essenes, and Zealots were among the most prominent groups. The Pharisees emphasized the importance of oral traditions and interpretations of the Torah, laying the groundwork for Rabbinic Judaism. The Sadducees, associated with the priestly class, focused on temple worship and sacrifices. The Essenes, known for their ascetic lifestyle, are believed to have produced the Dead Sea Scrolls, which provide valuable insights into Jewish thought and practices of the time. The Zealots, on the other hand, were known for their resistance against Roman rule. The Roman occupation of Judea brought about significant challenges for the Jewish people. The Great Revolt, 66 to 70 CE, and the Bar Kokhba Revolt, 132 to 135 CE, were major uprisings against Roman rule, both ending in devastating defeats. The destruction of the Second Temple in 70 CE by the Romans was a catastrophic event, leading to another period of exile and dispersion. This marked the beginning of the Rabbinic period, where Jewish religious life shifted from temple-centered worship to synagogue and community-based practices. Rabbinic Judaism emerged as the dominant form of Jewish religious practice. Rabbis, as teachers and interpreters of the Torah, played a crucial role in guiding Jewish communities and preserving their traditions. The compilation of the Mishnah and the Talmud during this period provided a comprehensive framework for Jewish law and ethics, ensuring the continuity of Jewish life and learning. As Jewish communities spread across the globe, they adapted to their new environments while maintaining their distinct identity. This adaptability and resilience have been key to the survival and flourishing of Jewish culture and religion. The late 19th and early 20th centuries saw the rise of Zionism, a movement advocating for the return of Jews to their ancestral homeland and the establishment of a Jewish state. This movement was driven by the desire to escape persecution and to rebuild a national home. Theodor Herzl, often considered the father of modern Zionism, envisioned a Jewish state where Jews could live freely and securely. His efforts, along with those of other Zionist leaders, laid the groundwork for the establishment of Israel. Jewish immigration to Palestine increased significantly during this period, with waves of immigrants known as aliyahs. These pioneers, or halutzim, worked tirelessly to cultivate the land and build new communities. The establishment of agricultural collectives, known as kibbutzim, and the development of urban centers were crucial in transforming the landscape and economy of the region. The horrors of the Holocaust during World War II underscored the urgent need for a Jewish homeland. The genocide of 6 million Jews galvanized international support for the Zionist cause. In the aftermath of the war, Holocaust survivors and Jewish refugees sought to rebuild their lives in Palestine. Their resilience and determination played a pivotal role in the creation of the State of Israel. On May 14, 1948, David Ben-Gurion, the head of the Jewish Agency, declared the establishment of the State of Israel. This historic moment marked the realization of a centuries-old dream. The Declaration of Independence was met with both jubilation and immediate challenges. The new state faced military conflict with neighboring Arab countries, leading to the Arab-Israeli War of 1948. Despite the odds, Israel emerged victorious, securing its sovereignty and expanding its territory. However, the war also resulted in significant displacement and ongoing conflict in the region. The establishment of Israel marked a new chapter in Jewish history, providing a homeland for Jews worldwide and reshaping Jewish identity in profound ways. Today, Israel is a vibrant and diverse nation, home to Jews from all over the world, as well as other ethnic and religious groups. It stands as a testament to the resilience and determination of the Jewish people. As we move into the modern era, the terms Jews, Israelites, and Israel continue to evolve. While interconnected, these terms have distinct meanings and implications in today's world. The term Israelites often refers to the ancient people who lived in the biblical land of Israel. These were the descendants of Jacob, also known as Israel, and their story is foundational to Jewish history. Over time, the term Jew emerged, particularly after the Babylonian exile, to describe the descendants of the kingdom of Judah. This identity encompasses both religious and cultural aspects, surviving through various historical upheavals. Throughout history, Jews have maintained their distinct identity, adapting to different cultures and societies while preserving their religious traditions and cultural heritage. With the establishment of the modern State of Israel in 1948, the term Israel took on a new dimension. It now refers to a political and geographical entity, a nation-state that serves as a homeland for Jews worldwide. In modern Israel, the population is incredibly diverse, including Jews from various cultural backgrounds, as well as Arabs, Druze, and other minority groups. This diversity reflects the complex tapestry of Israeli society. While the ancient Israelites and modern Jews share a common heritage, their identities have evolved in different ways. The ancient Israelites were a tribal confederation with a shared religious and cultural identity, while modern Jews are a global people with a rich and varied history. In modern Israel, the term Israelite is rarely used to describe contemporary Jews. Instead, Jew is the preferred term, encompassing both religious and cultural identities. However, the connection to the ancient Israelites remains strong, particularly in religious and cultural contexts. The stories and traditions of the Israelites continue to inspire and shape Jewish identity today. In Israel, Jewish identity is expressed in various ways, from religious observance to cultural practices. This diversity is a testament to the enduring legacy of the Israelites and the adaptability of Jewish culture. One of the most fascinating aspects of Jewish identity is its rich diversity. From Ashkenazi to Sephardi, Mizrahi to Ethiopian Jews, each community brings unique traditions and practices that enrich the global Jewish tapestry. Ashkenazi Jews, originating from Central and Eastern Europe, have distinct cultural and religious traditions. Their cuisine, music, and Yiddish language are integral parts of their identity. Sephardi Jews, on the other hand, trace their roots to Spain and Portugal. After the expulsion from Spain in 1492, they settled in various parts of the Mediterranean, North Africa, and the Middle East. Sephardi culture is characterized by its rich culinary traditions, Ladino language, and unique religious customs. Their history of migration and adaptation has left a lasting impact on Jewish culture. Mizrahi Jews, from the Middle East and North Africa, have their own distinct traditions. Their music, cuisine, and religious practices reflect the diverse cultures they have interacted with over centuries. Mizrahi Jews have preserved ancient traditions while also integrating elements from the various societies they have lived in. This blend of influences creates a vibrant and dynamic cultural identity. Ethiopian Jews, known as Beta Israel, have a unique history and set of traditions. Their journey to Israel, known as Operation Moses and Operation Solomon, is a testament to their resilience and faith. Ethiopian Jews have brought their rich heritage to Israel, contributing to the country's cultural mosaic. Their religious practices, including the celebration of Sigd, add to the diversity of Jewish life in Israel. Despite these cultural differences, there are common threads that unite Jews worldwide. Religious observances such as Shabbat, Passover, and Hanukkah are celebrated by Jews everywhere, each adding their own unique customs. The diversity within the Jewish community is a source of strength and richness. It reflects the adaptability and resilience of the Jewish people, who have maintained their identity through centuries of change and migration. While the terms Jews, Israelites, and Israel are interconnected, they each carry distinct meanings. Understanding these distinctions helps us appreciate the depth and complexity of Jewish identity. Modern Israel is not just a political and geographical entity, but also a symbol of renewal and continuity. It stands as a testament to the enduring spirit of the Jewish people and their connection to their ancestral homeland. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey. God bless you. Amen.